Sunny Radio, where it's always in the 80s. Thank you so much for listening on a Friday. We've got a special guest joining us right now, one of the comedians that will be featured next week at the Sioux Falls Snow Jam Comedy Festival. I have ByronStamps with me. Byron, how you doing?
I'm good, John. Glad to be on with you.
Well, we're glad to have you on the program. Now, where do you come from? Are you right here in this area, or are you coming in from a distance?
And I'll be in from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. Well, are you ready for the difference in temperature? It's a little colder here this time of year with the name Snow Jam Comedy Festival. That kind of gives that away, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I looked at the weather, and I'm not ready at all. I'm coming up there totally unprepared.
Well, pack some mittens.
I know.
How long have you been doing comedy, Byron?
I've been doing comedy for 7 years.
And what did you do before that? Did you have different jobs before you became a comedian?
I taught high school algebra for 11 years. So the only real job I've had, I've been a teacher, and that's it.
Wow, that's quite a calling to be a teacher. I think it would be difficult nowadays. Kids are kind of ornery, aren't they?
It's not a game, and you got to be a lion. There's no room for sheep in the classroom.
So while you were doing the algebra teaching, did you get a chance to kind of do some material for the kids, or were they not into that kind of thing?
I didn't really do too much, as far as material. I kind of used my humor to get the kids to kind of pay attention or whatnot. But I don't think they wanted to really pay attention to an old man telling some jokes in class. So pretty much stuck to the math as much as possible.
Now, what got you interested in comedy, and how did you get started as a stand-up comic?
I've always been a fan of stand-up comedy, and I just think while I was in college, I was hit a little rough period in college, and I just had an idea that I just want to go do an open mic one day, and I put a date on the calendar, prepared a little bit, and I went and did the open mic, and it didn't go like fantastic or great, but just the feeling I had, I was like, I want to keep doing this, and I just never stopped doing it, and I'm here now. Well,
I'm really glad that you're going to be in Sioux Falls. I'm looking on your schedule. It looks like this weekend you're in Boston, so you're going from Boston to Sioux Falls back to Texas. So you've got quite a schedule. We're glad that you're going to have that little stay here next week in Sioux Falls, and welcome to the area. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you again for joining me on the radio program today.
I appreciate it, John. Looking forward to being in town.
Well, we're going to have some fun. It's coming up before you know it, folks. It's this coming weekend. So not this weekend, but the next weekend. It is the Snow. Now that I've thoroughly confused myself, even the Snow Jam Comedy Festival. First time we've ever had one of these. And if you'd like to know more, you can go to our Facebook page. All of the details there, and I'll actually have a link to the website right on that page as well. And again, that's facebook.com/sunnyradio. And if you get a chance, go on there and take a listen to the interviews I've done with each one of the comics so far. I've got more comics coming up in the next week as well. And these are fun folks that are going to be here to entertain us. And we're going to help raise some money for a good cause as well. So check it all out at facebook.com/sunnyradio.